Now, why would I not pay a bill? That don't make no sense at all. How am I live? I just, you know, it just, I never understand people that don't want to work a job because I'm like, there's nothing else to do here except work and pay bills. I don't understand why a person does not pay their credit card bill. Because, like, my, how am I going to live if I don't do it? And I was like, I'll be like, what am I going to do if I don't do what I'm supposed to do? There's nothing else to do. You got to pay your bills or else you're going to be homeless soon. And it's just, that's my take on it. It's like, I never understood why a person wants to stay home and not go to work. I mean, I know that it can be taxing, but you're not the only one doing it. Everybody's doing their fair share. So, like, you might have to roll with the punches. All right. And I'm saying this because I never did understand. Like, all my life, I was raised with a work ethic. That's why I have what I have. But it's like I never understood how a person could see everybody doing the same thing and then sit around like, I think I could get away. And I'm like, no, no, you cannot. This is big, real big. This is the world. People is like they looking at you, you know? I never understood that. I don't understand why a person doesn't want to work, and I don't understand why a person doesn't want to pay back their credit or pay their bills. Like that's just I'm never going to have a place inside of me that can understand that. Because that don't make sense. And that's just the bottom line. Beyonce knows his message about life. Alrighty. Now y'all know good and well that wouldn't be who I am. So let me break down. Beyonce, the reason why a person doesn't want to work a job is because they have a nervous system and it hurts. Or because they're tired and it's uncomfortable. Or because they didn't choose to do it. Or because they didn't put the people on. Or because they didn't choose to be on it. Or because they have needs and they want to because there's a lot of reasons. Your only reason why we should is because it's popular. The reason why a person doesn't want to pay back credit is because they probably use credit to relieve their comfort, relieve their nervous system from pain, to redeem comfort rather. And when it came time to pay the bill, it was like, well, what the fuck I relieve myself of? I'm gonna feel more pain about it. It's like this. We have a nervous system every second of every minute, and it electrocutes. Well, not everybody, but I do, and it electrocutes me every second of every minute. So I never want to work ever because I don't want to be responsible for electrocute myself, and I never want to pay a price for comfort. Because if I'm paying a price for comfort, pain is for free. That's called premeditated assault and battery. And it's very crafty too. Which means you get to assault me for free because of money. And you get to do it through a weapon called biology because you a dummy. And so since you get to assault me for free, I have to keep paying you money to stop assaulting me. See, if the biology is electrocuting and the geology is dangerous, and you charge a price for comfort robbed after birth, then you're saying that you want me to suffer if I don't pay you some money. If you don't, you blackmailing me. Blackmailing, I gotta pay you just to stop. You gonna harm me if I don't pay you. You gonna turn me into the geology earth. You gonna turn me over to my biology and motherfucker, I got to keep paying you. Be like, bitch, if you don't pay me money, I'm gonna electrocute your motherfucking ass by design, naturally, every second, every minute. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna get the money. Okay? But in the meantime, when I'm finished with your motherfucking ass, you're going to go to jail and be arrested for all of eternity. Because all you did was blackmail and threaten my life. Because you knew my biology electrocutes me and you knew geology was dangerous for me. Okay? You knew these things from the get go. Before I was born, you always knew this. And you set the earth up to eventually have victims held hostage to what you call employment, which is nothing more than assault and battery. Because we never needed to be born. We never needed to have a name. We never needed to grow in height. We never needed to age. You chose this existence. Extractors, refiners, producers, distributors, parents, politicians, all the big time important people, wealthy of the world. You chose engineers. You chose architects. You chose oceanographers. You chose farmers to be on planet Earth, not me. Why would I pay a price for what you chose to do? That's why I don't want to work motherfucking stereotypical big boss, big diva, having a good experience with money in this lifetime after reproducing old massa, a 400-year assembly line of free hands for 50 cents being sold on an auction block in the 1500s, motherfucking piece of reincarnated shit. That's why I don't want to work motherfucking black bitches. But let me tell you why I don't want to pay bills. Because it's like working. It's an inconvenience to me. Now, since you brought up that you don't understand why people don't want to pay bills and work, I'm gonna tell you what I have a problem with. I don't understand why people want to think incorrectly. I don't get it. Why do you want to believe that a person has to pay a price for a life that they didn't choose when the extractors picked up the earth because they wanted to? I mean, what's so wrong with that? If you let people pick up the earth and put it together for absolutely nothing, why don't you let people just walk in a building and pick it up for absolutely nothing? If you let mothers pick up our ear canal without paying us money, why don't you just let us pick up the things we need without paying money for it? I mean, it's all a domino effect of free stuff. And then all of a sudden you get to me and I have to pay a price. For people that chose to be on earth, people that chose to put the earth together, and people that chose to put Webster Dictionary inside of me. Okay, that's thinking incorrectly. But furthermore, I want to talk about it. Wet floor turns into melt roof. What is wet floor? There's no such thing as a wet floor. Wet floor also turns into myth fool. Math fool. Math means calculate, motherfucker. This is not a wet floor. This is planet Earth. Calculate. Use your brain. Calculate. Math is brain. Brain, fool. Wet floor, danger. Wet floor to Earth. So when you say wet floor, that's incorrect thinking. It's just Earth ignored. It's just a public bus stop on a rainy day. And if you tell me be careful there, then why do you tell me to be in the rain? What I'm trying to say is melt roof is to break everyone's right ankle at the same time on planet Earth. That's what melt roof is. And then everyone's going to fall to the ground and be stuck in toilets, stuck in bed, stuck. It's to make ground zero with the legs, which means never to let anyone ever use their legs again. That's what melt roof. What's the roof of this house? Our legs. That's the height. The height is motion, the ability to move, which means we should move like the human race should be the most excellent movers in the whole universe. All of us should move with great agility, dexterity. We should point A to B like that, like, Our motion should be superb because that's the roof of the house. Well, since that's the roof of the house, that's the only thing we should be obtaining to is excellent motion, excellent motion. But instead, we stand on our legs 8 hours a day to hand someone a plate. They're like, that's not how I didn't order that. They standing, they're not moving. Can you call your manager? Because I come here all the time and get this. And I'm like, damn shit. I'm standing still so you can eat a plate of food. You always knew you had to do that since day one. 6,000 years ago, we've been knowing we need to eat food. And this is what we have after 6,000 years of knowing. I need to see our manager because I had ordered my food and I had to wait 30 minutes and I got to leave. 6,000 years, 10 times a day, billions of people have to eat. And that's what we have as a result of 6,000 years of intelligent thinking about distribution of food. You don't know why a person don't want to pay a bill or work. I don't know why you don't want to think properly. Thinking is easy to do. Working is hard to do. Paying a price to live a life in which you're decomposing and looking like the ugliest person on earth is hard to do. You want me to pay for yellow teeth? You want me to pay for yellow eyes? You want me to pay for a bald head? You want me to pay for scarred skin, aging? You want me to pay for sleep deprivation, dry, dehydrated hands, a burn on my wrist? You want me to pay for hair all over my body? You want me to pay to clean, pay to remove hair, pay to take a bath, pay. And you don't understand why I don't want to pay. You like, I don't understand that. What's going on? I don't understand people like that. What's up? You don't want to pay to die, bitch? You don't want to pay to decompose, bitch? You don't want to pay to brush your teeth, bitch? Bitch, I don't understand. Why are you like that? I'm like, why don't you want to think correctly? What is so wrong with thinking that everyone needs comfort and it shouldn't charge? What is so wrong with thinking properly? While you don't understand why I don't want to work, I don't understand why you don't want to think properly. There's no such thing as a wet floor. Danger is one word. You don't confess that the only safety on earth is dangerous too. That's embarrassing. Stupid, dumb. You're leaving yourself no room to escape. A floor is your only chance to escape earth. The charge of it. And here you go, wet floor, be careful, don't slip. Slip resistant shoes, y'all. I need y'all name tags and nets. Big boss coming. Like, you're stupid. But you don't understand with that brain why people don't want to be assaulted and pay a price to age and die. You don't understand, Beyonce, no, because you so stereotypical big boss, big diva, upon limit upgrade, you cater to your single ladies. Come on now, let's get this shindig on the road. We about this life. We somebody. We got big titties, hourglass figures, clear skin. We got our best weave job. We look good. We somebody. I don't understand why people don't want to work and pay bills. Because it's working out for me now. And I'm like, I don't understand why you think a person would feel pain just to die and pay a price. I think you're the one who doesn't understand. Or rather, you're the one who I don't understand. Because if you don't understand why I don't want to work and pay, I'm still trying to figure out why you don't want to think correctly.